Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And guys, the same still applies. If we hit 2K likes within 24 hours, we're giving away 500 XRP. And all you have to do to enter is make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below. And your comment is going to be your entry ticket, so don't forget to do that. Now, some big things came out today. First article is investors don't believe Ripple is really worth $10 billion, and they're preparing to unload equity stake at a steep discount. So quite recently, Ripple was thought to be worth $10 billion. That came around in December of 2019 as a Series C funding round was led, and thus they had to value the company. At the time, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse emphasized how the company had accelerated its momentum in boosting the adoption of its crypto XRP, while other companies in the industry shut down. 8 months later, though, and two Ripple investors don't think the company is actually really worth $10 billion. Surprisingly, one of them is actually an early-stage investor. An anonymous source told BTC Times that the two investors, one from America and another one from China, could be eyeing to offload their equity stake in Ripple at a sizable discount. The source is quoted saying, "I have access to 2 blocks of Ripple equity at a substantial discount to the last fundraise. The prospective sellers are willing to unload their Ripple equity holdings at a discount of as much as 40% from the valuation acquired during the Series C funding round, and this means that they really believe that Ripple has a value of approximately $6 to $6.5 billion. Now, I actually don't know exactly where they got this info from, because basically here it said that somebody contacted BTC Times with the info that they might be selling it or might be willing to sell it. But in the end, I don't really see exactly where it came from. Now, there is another article that this website posted, which is all the way back from December 21st, 2019, in which they just explained how it got to 10 billion, right? At least this is the first time we heard about it. Placing Ripple just a little bit below Bitmain's 12 billion. But right now, I don't know why, where this came from or exactly who's been saying it, because I could have also written an email to BTC Times saying, yeah, I'm going to sell Ripple at a discount, so yada, yada, yada. Could have been some big fudsters or some jokesters or people who wanted to buy Ripple at a discount, maybe trying to scare investors or things like that. Since they're not telling us, I don't believe it's straight at the bat, but it could be the case, $6 or $10 billion. I don't know exactly what they are valued upon either. It's pretty difficult to say, and thus I can't tell you guys about this one too much. Ripple's plans to take the company public, though, there are some plans, and we heard about it, that it was going to be coming up. I heard before, and actually very often, that it was thought that there was going to be an IPO in 2020, but at this point, I've still not seen anything, and I'm still waiting for it to happen. I'm also wondering from you guys, would you be buying into Ripple's IPO if it came around, or would you skip out on that altogether? To a certain degree, I'm like, if an IPO were to come, it would be the best thing out there. And to another degree, I would be very, very sad, because the longer they wait with the IPO, the more stock I could buy. Because right now, I would have to then decide whether or not I'm going to sell my crypto holdings to buy more Ripple stock, which is a really difficult one, right? Because nobody wants to sell crypto. So I don't know what I'm thinking about that one. All right, moving forward. Matty XRP just posted, XRP community. The same day the Financial Times sent out a less than favorable article about XRP, a few pages later, look what they're shilling. Starts to make sense now. And then we can check here. This is an article we saw earlier today. Ripple Labs Inc. With $16 billion in crypto, Ripple attempts a reset. This startup is still trying to find compelling uses for the blockchain tech underpinning its XRP crypto. San Francisco startup Ripple can lay claim to having created one of the most valuable crypto. Its digital tokens, known as XRP, have a total value of almost $30 billion, behind only Bitcoin and Ether. And I find that really fun that they made it that way, because XRP at this point is only worth $12.5 billion, and thus I can debate about whether the article is really bad or not, right? They're claiming it's about $30 billion worth, which is really 3 times the valuation of what it really is, or 2.5 times. And to a certain degree, I can be really happy that they said that, right? Because that's the quote-unquote real value of XRP, if you include all that Ripple has. However, again, it's not really in circulation, so it's debatable, but they said that. And the second one here comes from Galaxy, which is actually interesting as well, because you would think Galaxy Fund Management is actually really into XRP as well, right? If it's the same Galaxy that we always talk about. Let's see here. Galaxy Digital Research. I thought this was the XRP one as well, but I'm not too sure that I'm thinking about it, because why would they only mention Bitcoin, right? And also, it's not really a show from the article itself or from the paper itself. It's most likely just an advertisement that somebody bought, right? Because that's at least what it's kind of looking like. Now is the time to invest in Bitcoin. Learn more at Galaxy Fund Management, meaning it's like an advertisement for the fund manager. So also, it's a little bit difficult to say something about that situation. However, the point still remains quite clear that a lot of these papers are really out to really promote Bitcoin and really put down into the ground XRP, majorly or mostly for the reason that it's not as popular. It's not the top one coin and it's not as known. So any altcoin out there might sound a little bit scary to them. And think about this one, right? If I were to tell you right now about, some miscellaneous coin that's in the 54th position, I'm sorry if that's your favorite coin in that position. I don't know which one it is. You're also going to be like, what is it all about? What is it? Because you probably don't know it, right? Now, it might be just if the 54th coin or 56th, just name a freaking place. It doesn't really matter. If that were a coin you didn't know just quite yet, you would most likely have your doubts because it's not a coin you know, it's not a coin you're familiar with. And that's specifically so for a lot of people that are not into altcoins that much, or maybe that do not have so many different crypto. They might be a little bit too scared to get themselves further than what they're acquainted with in the top one. And thus with XRP as well, they're too afraid or they're too, unwilling to explore the unknown. By the way, Chainlink's still going up, almost $18, almost doubled in the last couple of days. Really, really looking crazy, guys. Really, really looking crazy, this coin. I don't know what to say about this one, guys. It is really, really insane. Ripple just posted on Twitter, enable global payments for everyone, everywhere. Learn more about RippleNet, the world's most reliable global payments network. And it's just actually a link to the RippleNet website, or actually ripple.com/RippleNet. Because I think, with their 1 million followers over on Twitter, there's also quite a lot of clients in there and a lot of media outlets and whatnot that actually have not done too much of their research on Ripple themselves. But every time they post about things like this, they might get another chance to involve themselves with it or take up to look into it a little bit. And maybe that's also why they're doing this right now. They're showing that either they updated the website here from RippleNet or that that they should be looking it up, or just to look out for it at least. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's a good strategy in my opinion. And again, we mustn't forget that Ripple has a bigger strategy going on here. It is not just miscellaneous statements coming out. Trump lays down gauntlet for Barr on Durham probe, either greatest attorney general or average guy. I hope they're not going to be politically correct, Trump said. And the main reason I pop up articles like this is not because I really want to teach you guys a little bit about politics, but no, it's because Baba Cugs, Mr. C over on Twitter, a very well-known XRP supporter and Riddler-ish type of individual, was posting about it again. All right, and a couple days ago, I talked to you guys because, is it now gone? No, here it is. Going silent for the rest of the year. I'll only be posting when absolutely necessary. Godspeed. And then a day later, crypto shines like gold, with a tweet attached from Mark Garlinghouse who said, as I was saying, crypto shines like gold. MicroStrategy's move to diversify in favor of digital assets is bold and brilliant. One of the first companies to do so, but certainly won't be the last. We went over that yesterday. Then another day later, to everyone who doubted me, do me a huge favor. Read that first line for me. Talk less, listen more. In Baba you should trust. I hope you're enjoying phase 2. And then another tweet attached which says, is there a parallel between the value of gold and crypto in a post-CV world? We discussed this hot topic in the latest Blogstar. And the point here, actually he did tweet out this article like a couple hours ago. I think there was even another statement he made a couple hours ago, but all of a sudden it's been deleted. Hopefully the first time I went over it, you guys still saw it. Point is, he's been posting a lot of different things. All right, he's been posting a lot of different things, even though he said he would be gone. And basically my point surrounding this is, A lot of people right now think they're Riddlers or claim certain stuff surrounding XRP, claim they know more or are insiders and all of that. But still, up to this point, I've actually had yet to see an individual really pinpoint something amazing. I've yet to see some Riddler or some knowing person really put a date on me, which something really huge happened. Up to this point, nobody's had it right. The same applies for prices. I've been hearing a lot about crazy prices. I've been seeing a lot of things about that, but really seeing something happen? No. And also, whenever somebody says within the community that they'll quit Twitter, it ain't the truth. All right, because nobody quits Twitter in the XRP community here. It never looks like it. All right, some people might distance themselves. That might be true. But all they say they might quit, yeah, they never do. So I've really stopped believing that lie a long time ago. However, I think some people never learn. All right, I still think a lot of people, like King Solomon said here, I've tried this before. See you this weekend, at latest next week. Well, he was back just one day later. And earlier today, as I just said, he posted this one and said something about Democrats and something like that. I don't know exactly what it was. I didn't read it fully. Maybe within the video here, before I refreshed, it was still in there. Don't know. Maybe you should check it out. Because it's really something I wonder about. And as well about other Riddlers, like, what are their motives for a lot of these guys? Like, what they want to achieve. Is it just that they want themselves a better position within the community where people believe them and they like that? Or exactly what is it they're seeking or searching for? Because what I believe is that posting a lot of these pictures and also the support that they've been given has no real meaning except for possibly keeping people together or really portraying some information that only an insider could have known. But then, if you had insider info, why would you make it so secret? Why would you make it so strange in portraying your info? Why would you not just give it out then if you wanted people to know it? Right? So I always debate about what exactly the purpose is. I still, up to this point, don't know. But guys, the laptop is still going into berserk mode. There's 2 more days left of my, actually 1 more day of my guarantee over at Apple. So I'm going to have to call tomorrow then. Otherwise, I'm out of the warranty. Because I really dislike everything surrounding Apple. I use it a lot, but everything is just bad. Whenever I get something, it's just not the best quality. I always have issues with it. But all right, guys, it's so just a laptop, so I guess it shouldn't complain too much. It can't handle everything. It can't open a couple of tabs of Google Chrome. Really? It can't? That's crazy, right? But all right. Guys, thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Take care. Have a very nice day. And if you heard that right now, it's the fan, and I can't do anything about it.